What's up, y'all? This is Courtney. I'm with Western Express. I'm doing my yearly review of Western Express. All right, so I've been here over a year, about a year and 2 months. I had my CDL for about 16, 15, 16 months now. Mm. I waited a couple of months before I found the company that I wanted to drive with. And the company I chose was Western Express. I chose them because I got a couple of speeding tickets on my record, and like they was the only entry level company that seeming like they was trying to recruit me. A lot of other jobs gave me a run around and some bullshit, so I just went with Western Express because they was more lenient and they seemed like they wanted to work with me a lot more. So therefore, I came here. When I came here, I had to go to my trainer for 3 weeks. I was on his truck for 3 weeks. We went everywhere from Maine to down to Miami and back up. We didn't go far out west. We didn't go past West Virginia or nothing like that, but we was up and down the East Coast like the whole time, the whole 3 weeks. You know what I mean? I had to get 140 hours drive time. Yeah. But then I got my own truck. It took me about 3 weeks to get my own truck. I passed my driving test, got my truck, and I've been rolling ever since. A whole lot of things I see on the internet is like Western, they not a good company. They bullshit you on your pay. Blase, blase. A couple of things I'll highlight is like the recruiters. They not straightforward. They'll tell you anything to get you in your truck. My recruiter told me I was gonna be getting 60 cents straight off the gate when I got in my truck. As I got into the truck, I learned that it started off at 40, 45 cents, and as you drive, it's a stepping table. So you start off at 45 cents, you do 1,600 miles. That bump up to 50 cents. You do 1,800 miles. That bump up to 55 cents. You can do 2,000 miles. Anything after that is 60 cents a mile. So it's a stepping stone. It's not all you do. 4 loads. That's $800. You do 5 loads. That's 1,000. 6 loads. It's 1,200. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. So it's not 60 cents straight off the gate. The recruiters will tell you that, but it's not like that. Um, Other things, I was doing a Walmart dedicated route for Western for about 8 months. Loved it. It was $12.50 a week. You know what I mean? Pretty easy. They didn't run you hard. I mean, sometimes they did, but most of the time it was just easy work. You know what I mean? I shut down like 2 hours before my clock ran out. So I shut it down and they was cool with that as long as I wasn't going over my time. So every time, you know what I mean? The Walmart, and it was consistent cash flow. You knew exactly what you was getting every week. You know what I mean? You couldn't beat that. Now, they ended up losing that contract with Walmart, but I think Walmart got rid of a whole lot of contractors that was under them. So I've been running strictly with Western. My truck is a Western truck, and I pull Western freight now. I've been doing that since February. I've been doing that since like November. So about 4 months now. Yeah, and I've been doing that. You know what I mean? I'm making more money, but you know what I mean. It's a lot more waiting on loads. It's a lot more. You just don't know where you're going. Then they asked me to be a trainer, so I'm a trainer. I train guys now. that's up and down. You make a lot more money. Most of the time, I get 2,000 a week, but you got to deal with different people and different personalities every week. So it's kind of hard, you know what I mean? Because you get used to one guy, he graduates, you get him off the truck, and then you got another guy getting on. And he might be a total different guy, but you know what I mean? Most of them work out. I have trouble with older guys, you know what I mean? Like, I'm 35, and guys that get about around about 50 or whatever, they don't like listening to guys, well, to my experience, they don't like to listen to guys like me. You know what I mean? They set in their ways. They don't like learning new things, or they don't like taking it from a younger guy like me, learning new things from me. Um, it's just been an issue with them. Other than that, the young guys, they take it in, they absorb it, and they take off. You know what I mean? It's easy to teach them how to work the tablet. Um, it's a tablet in here that you run your time, your clock, you run basically everything, your loads, all that off of your clock. It's hard to teach older guys that, but the younger guys they take straight off. So it's not. It's just it depends on who you get. Mm. Some older guys they have health problems. It's hard for them to see at night, and all this and that. So you have that issue. So that's another reason why I like younger guys. But with all that, since I've been a trainer, I've been all the way out to Denver, Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee a lot, Atlanta, Georgia, um, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, West Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania, New York, New York City. Yeah, I've been everywhere, man. Maine, New Hampshire, um, Delaware. Not too many states that I haven't been into. I haven't been all the way out west because I'm a regional driver, so I like to get home on the weekend. Um, but my experiences, you know what I mean? I haven't had too many issues with Western. No, too many bad ones. My DM, he pretty straightforward guy. He got a shitty attitude, but nobody's perfect. I don't expect them to be perfect. I don't expect everybody to have a good attitude every day. You know what I mean? Sometimes my attitude shit. You know what I mean? So that's just part of life. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, you know what I mean? I don't really have too many bad experiences. I mean, with Western, some of that truck, this is my fourth truck. Let me give you a look at my truck. Try to keep my truck clean. I gotta clean it up though. But it's a basic truck. I like to keep my snacks in here and stuff. I got a little TV I put in here. I get down. No refrigerator, no microwave. They just give you a basic truck, and you got to deal with that. But I put the TV in here so I can have something to look real. I got a little hotspot. Um, I got from T-Mobile. I cut that on. That run me about $35 a month. Cut that on, and that's how I look at TV. I got I use YouTube TV. YouTube TV and Tubi. They're my two favorite apps. YouTube TV, that's about 60 something dollars or something like that. I'm at. So, and I use that at my house, so you know what I mean. This just was an add-on. So anyway, um, like I said, this is my fourth truck. A couple of my first trucks, like they went down. The first one was shitty. The second one was okay. The third one was a good truck, but it had a whole lot of issues in it. It was a Volvo 760. Had a whole lot of glitches with it, but that went down too. Um, and then I had this one that broke down a couple of times. I had issues with the DEF, but other than that, this been a solid truck. You know what I mean? It's an international. It's not the best brand truck out here, but it's a decent truck. You know what I mean? Right now, I don't have a trainee. I'm waiting to get one. Um, they woke me up at 2. I had to get on the road at 2 o'clock the other Sunday, so um, my sleeping schedule been off, and I missed the chance to pick up a trainee. I mean, as you train people, there's more people, it's more money for me. You know what I mean? If you get a good trainee, if you get one of them shitty ones that don't like driving or whatever, it's gonna be some bullshit. You might as well just drive by yourself. And that was the issue last week. I had to drop this guy off because he wasn't it. You know what I mean? He kept telling me he don't know he was built for it. So, I mean, I ain't want to waste him. I mean, I done had a shitty trainee before, dealt with him all week, stressed myself out. I done got to the point where I'm tired of that. You know what I mean? If they show signs, they get red flags, I'm getting them out the truck. You know what I mean? Because I ain't going to deal with that. But other than that, man, Western, I look at it as it's an entry level company. You know what I mean? For me, I got a couple of speeding tickets on my record that a lot of other companies they not gonna deal with. So if you got speeding tickets or whatever, it's gonna be hard for you to find another job. You know what I mean? Some companies, you know what I mean, they don't give a fuck. Some do. This happened to be the one that don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They just want you to be running. And I don't have no problem running because I eventually want to be an owner operator, start my own thing. And I want to be used to getting miles. You know what I mean? So I can make some money. You know what I mean? Then I want to branch off, and I don't have a problem with training people because I eventually want to hire people. And it's better to know how a company do it than just flying off the blind. You know what I mean? So that's been my overall review for Western over a year. See, I mean, like I said, it's not the greatest company. To me, it's an entry level company. It's one of the companies you get your come in, get your experience. You get your experience, you take off. You know what I mean? That's that's what I suggest what you do with Western. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get the highest pay. And you ain't gonna get. I mean, it might be the lowest pay. I really don't know, but yeah, it's probably like the lowest paying trucking job out here. But you know what I mean? Again, it's entry level. You get experience, you're gonna get in your truck quick. And so you can start gaining experience. To me, experience is everything. And that's what I guess you're paying for with the low pay. So overall, it's a C. You know what I mean? I give it a C. Thank you for tuning in.